Now that we've introduced the topic, let's start by talking about the good side of social media. Because, yes, there are really a lot of positive things about it. One of the best things about social media is that it can help us to stay connected. You can talk to friends from school, family members who live far away, or even people from the other side of the world who share our interests. Especially after the pandemic, we've seen how important it is to have ways to stay in touch, and social media gave us that connection. Another good thing about social media is a space for creativity and self expression. You can post your art, your music, your office, your ideas, whatever you're passionate about. You can create content that shows people who you really are. Some people even discover their talents because of platforms like TikTok or Instagram. A dance challenge, a video blog, a meme, you never know what could be viral and inspire someone else. And believe it or not, social media can actually help you learn things. There are page and creators who post educational content, mm, like study tips, language lessons, science experiments, mental health advice, or even motivational quotes. You might log in just to relax, but end up learning something new, even try. Also, for some people, social media becomes a way to build career. There are small business owners who sell their work through social media, influencers who earn money by promoting products, and people who grow up entire communities, communities based on shared goals or beliefs. Finally, let's be real. Sometimes we just want to laugh, and social media is full of that too. Funny videos, relatable posts, memes, they give us a break from stress. And sometimes that little bit of laughter is exactly what we need to feel better. So yes, social media has its challenge, but it also offers amazing opportunities for connection, creativity, learning, and fun if we use it with intention.
Of course, we can talk about the positive side without also talking about the negative side. And unfortunately, there are a lot of problems with social media too. Let's start with one of the biggest ones, addiction. It's so easy to say just one more video, and suddenly 2 hours have passed. We've all done it. That constant scrolling makes it hard to focus on school, chores, or even sleep. It steals time from real life without us even noticing. Then there's the issue of comparison. On social media, people post the best parts of their lives, perfect selfies, cool vacations, expensive clothes, and when we see that every day, we can start to feel like our own lives aren't good enough. We forget that most of those photos are edited or carefully planned. That pressure to look perfect online can really hurt our self esteem. Another huge problem is cyberbullying. Online, people sometimes say things they'd never say face to face. A mid comment, a rumor, a private picture shared without permission. These things can seriously damage someone's mental health. Sadly, many people our age have gone through bullying online, and it's one of the hardest parts of growing up with social media. There's also the danger of fake identities. People can pretend to be someone they're not, especially to trick younger users. This is where social media can become not just stressful, but actually dangerous. That's why it's so important to protect your personal info and be super careful with who you talk online. Finally, social media can sometimes make us feel more alone, not more connected. Even though we're surrounded by posts and messages, we can still feel isolated, especially if we start to believe that everyone else is happier than we are. So, while social media can be fun, we have to remember that it can also be stressful, addictive, and even harmful, especially if we don't set limits or protect ourselves.
So now the big question is, what can we actually do about it? Should we delete all our apps and never go online again? Probably not. The truth is, social media is part of our lives, and it's not going away. It helps us stay connected, share our thoughts, learn new things, and even discover opportunities. But anything powerful, it needs to be handled with care. We can choose how we interact with it, and it's what really matters. We need to start by being more mindful. That means paying attention to how social media makes us feel. Are we energized or drained after scrolling, uplifted, or insecure? If an app is stressing you out, maybe take a break. Even just a day or two offline can rest your mindset. If a certain account make you feel insecure, maybe it's time to unfollow it. You have to control over what you consume, and it's okay to protect your mental space. We can also work on staying healthy boundaries. For example, try putting your phone away during meals or before bed, or limit your screen on so that you don't fall into the endless scrolling trap. Use features like do not disturb or app timers that actually help. Even difference it's sorry. Even small steps like turning off notifications or setting phone-free hours can make you a big difference. It's about finding a balance that supports well-being instead of draining it. It's also important to follow action accounts that are positive and real. That ones that promote mental health, kindness, education, or just give you a genuine love. Social media should inspire you, not make you feel less than. Curate your feed your feed like you will create your space full of things that bring joy, peace, and motivation. And of course, think twice before you post or comment. Your words have power, and even you know how they might affect someone. A kind message can make someone's day just like a hurtful one can ruin it. And don't be afraid to ask help if you see bullying or get a message that feels wrong. Tell a trusted adult or report it. You're not being dramatic, you're being responsible. Speaking up can protect not you, but other people. You might even encourage others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of support and safety online. At the end of the day, social media is just a tool. How we use it and how we let it affect us is up to us. Let's choose to use it in a way that supports. In conclusion, we don't have to quit social media. We just have to use it in a way that supports our mental health, our safety, and our values.